Damage is likely. Locations impacted include Mount Orab, Bethel, Williamsburg, Hammersville, Fayetteville, Chieftown, Greenbush, Saltaire, East Fork State Park, Nicholsville, State Route 32 at U.S. Route 68, Point Isabel, Bantam, New Hope, Locust Ridge and Lake Lorelei. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. To report severe weather, go to our website at weather.gov/ILN and submit your report via social media when you can do so safely.
Okay, we have a tornado warning in effect. This is for Clermont County, southeastern Clermont County, and this is for also western sections of Brown County, moving towards the Bethel area. So we'll track that storm. Let's go over to Analyzer first. That'll show us the area of rotation that I'm looking at, and it's right in here, okay, near Bethel. Here is normalized rotation. This storm is moving off towards the north and east at about 55 miles per hour. This is a potential tornado. This is not a radar-confirmed tornado, but this is a Doppler radar indicated tornado moving off towards the north and east at about 55 mile per hour. So here's the times on that storm. Bethel by 5:09, Mount Orab by 5:20, Morristown by 5:30. So if you're in the path of this storm, seek shelter, lowest level of your home, stay away from windows. We thought that there would be some rotating thunderstorms, and that's what's occurring here at this moment. A tornado warning for eastern Clermont County, western Brown County. We got to talk about these winds. These winds are getting serious, especially if you are behind that front. So you say, okay, why is there a severe thunderstorm warning and nothing occurring in this polygon? Well, the 70-mile-an-hour winds are now near the I-75 corridor, 71-75 corridor. We're expecting trees down, power outages. Be in that area. This is where the gradient winds are occurring, right in here, okay? This area is where your 70-mile-an-hour winds will be occurring. This will quickly move off towards the east-northeast over the next little bit. So if you're in that area, that's where you're going to be seeing significant wind damage. Tornado threat is up here, right in here near Bethel, okay? As I've been talking here, things have changed on this storm. You can see that area of rotation now over Bethel. I'm not seeing anything that would say, hey, Chris, there's a potential here now for a tornado to, touch down. You can see here on the right side of the radar is our normalized rotation. You can see a notch near Bethel on the east side of town, and then on the southwest side of the town, you can see there's some rotation there too. So watching this area right in here over the next few minutes for a potential for a tornado occurring. There is currently the only tornado warning in the area. That continues here for the next little bit. So let me show you the latest alerts here. Tornado watch continues. It is starting to be trimmed off towards our southeastern Indiana communities, down to the southwestern area. So Madison, Owenton, Versailles, Lawrenceburg, you're in the clear. Tornado watch continues till 7 for northern Kentucky and far southwestern Ohio counties along the Ohio River. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Boone, Kenton, Gallatin, and then western sections of Pendleton County for 5:15 for 70-mile-an-hour winds. Destructive, considerable damage expected. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 6 o'clock for sections of Clermont County, east sections of Campbell County, east sections of Pendleton County through Bracken County, and western sections of Mason County. Also up into Brown, Clermont, and southwestern sections of Highland County. Starting to get some power flickering going on here. Hopefully we can keep the power on. If we can't, we'll have to come back on here in just a minute. So let's go back to the radar view. Let's zoom that back out again. Let's go to the radar view, zoom into this storm. You can see that notch here on the radar. I'm going to leave that there for just a second. I just got a report from Georgetown, Kentucky. Sorry, I had to go grab here to see what the comments were. Georgetown, Kentucky, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts just recorded. Bear with me. Let's see. Winds are very strong in Madison, Indiana, in Owen County, in the Versailles area. Corinth. Electric is flickered on and off. Looks like we got some trees down in Deputy, Indiana. Very bad winds in Madison right now. Gusty in Dillsboro. Glenda says windy in Covington. Insane in the Falmouth area. Very strong near the Deputy Lancaster, Indiana. So, even behind these storms, you're still looking at gradient winds of, 60, 70 mile an hour and potential here for power outages. So let's go back to this storm. This is the storm that I'm tracking here on the radar view. And let's see if I can switch this over to storm relative velocity. There we go. Looking here, there's an area of rotation right in here. Maybe some rotation on the front part of this storm. No. This is the kink here on reflectivity. Let me highlight that right there. Oh, it's already moved on me. Let me move the radar up here a little bit. So here is that kink right there. Let's look at velocity, see what we see. There's a little bit right there. That would be your spot where you could be seeing a potential for a tornado. Right in here. We'll get in real tight. You can see this is along County Highway 209, and this storm's moving fast. County Highway 71A moving towards Mount Orb. County Highway 24, Old State Road, Highway 32, County Highway 45, 68. Okay. Okay. So just checking some updates here from the National Weather Service. Still keeping those severe thunderstorm warnings in effect on that area. You can see that's broad rotation near Williamsburg now too, and there's some areas of rotation, like I said, approaching the Mount Orb area. So watching those areas carefully. This storm will move into Highland County shortly, but destructive winds still starting to make their way through the area. We're going to continue to see very strong winds over the next couple of hours. These winds will have the potential to produce power outages, trees down, and disrupts here through the evening. So you can see putting on these wind gusts. Just want to update you on those. We got a 52 mile an hour wind gust near Falmouth. That one coming in just a few minutes ago. Let's see if I can make this a little... Okay, that's all I'm going to get. 68 mile an hour in Louisville, 61 right now in Frankfurt, 69. Actually, it was 70 in Lexington not long ago. So, still seeing these strong winds. It looks like they're a little further south. It looks like it's along 71, 75 split. That's where we're seeing the strongest winds currently occurring here. So, still have the... Okay, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and let everything here at 5:15 expire except for the severe thunderstorm warning for eastern sections of Campbell, eastern Pendleton, Bracken, Mason, Claremont, Brown, southwestern sections of Highland County. That warning will go until 6 o'clock, and you'll see that tornado-warned polygon in near the Williamsburg area, Mount Orb. That area is under a tornado warning. And that warning here, you can see as we put the velocity on here, that not seeing much in the way of the rotation as we were earlier here. So you'll see on normalized rotation as well, so throw that on there. You can see there's some strong winds along this line, but the area of rotation really quickly coming to an end here, and just seeing those strong winds out behind it. So did get the Kentucky Mesonet. This was at 5:05, reported a 49 mile an hour wind gust at Carrollton. So some strong winds in the Carrollton area. And let's see, I'm going to pull up while we're on here. National Weather Service continuing the Claremont County. They're going to continue that tornado warning there for Claremont and Brown County. Let's pull up the Mesonet for current wind gusts. So 64 mile an hour wind gust in the Owenton area. Just getting that report coming in. In Harrison County, there's a 46 mile an hour wind gust. Currently a 35 mile per hour wind gust in the Carrollton area, and at one point there was a gust of 49 just a few moments ago. So the winds are packing a punch there near the Owenton down through the Pendleton County area at this hour, and still seeing some strong winds down towards the south near Louisville as well there. And even, so there's going to be several hours of pretty strong winds that will occur here. So let's go back to the radar view here of this storm. Just want to show you one more time where we're seeing some areas of rotation right now, very broad over Mount Orb, but nothing that's of huge concern in that area. 5:30, so about 10 more minutes on that tornado warning. Overly not concerned about it. Mainly the threat there for really not much of the threat of anything at this point other than the gradient winds that come behind that. And that's why there's a high wind warning in effect that will continue through the night, this evening and through tonight. So that's it for now, I think. I'll keep you updated. Post on Facebook any damage reports, power outages that you have. I'll continue to keep you updated. These strong winds continue to move through the area now.